Greetings, I'm Geofatboy. I make shaving videos and sell shaving supplies. Visit shavenation.com for all your shaving needs. Have a great shave, have a great day. Greetings, gents. I'm Geofatboy for shavenation.com. Would you believe that we sell between 200 and 300 different safety razors at Shave Nation Shaving Supplies? Well, we do. And people can come to the website and start scrolling through and looking at different safety razors, get kind of confused because there are so many options to choose from. So what I thought I would do is make a top 10 list of the 10 most popular safety razors that we sell at Shave Nation. I'm going to start no particular order, but there will be 10. And I'm tempted to add a few at the end, but I don't think I'm going to. Just to stay legit, we'll keep it at 10. If you see one that you're interested in, I think I've shaved with every single one of these razors. I'll put a link over here you can click on, and you can see that razor in action. If you want to pick up any of these razors, underneath the video where it says show more, you can grab it there. Just click on that link. It'll take you right to the website. You can pick it up. All the razors I'm about to show you all use the wonderful little double-edged safety razor blade. Thin and flexible, and doesn't fill up a landfill like cartridge razors do. Number 1, made in Germany by Merkur, the 34C. Here's a look at it. Not a huge razor. It's, a matter of fact, a bit on the smaller side, but very comfortable to shave with. A nice knurling on the handle, a knob at the bottom that you twist, and it comes apart, disassembles into 2 pieces. So this is what's known as a 2-piece razor. Screw it back down. There's a look at it. I call this one the workhorse of the industry because it's just so popular that many gents and ladies, they start with this razor as their first choice of safety razors. All right, this is made in Germany. Right next to that is going to be the 23C. Pretty much the same head, but instead of it being a 2-piece, it's a 3-piece razor. Breaks down into 3 different pieces, as you can see. We'll reassemble that real quick. The handle is longer, so if you're of larger stature and you want something that's a little bit more substantial, you can see the difference there. The 23C, also knurling on the handle, knob at the bottom, very easy to grip. Another excellent choice, another very popular razor. Matter of fact, these are the 2 most popular razors by Merkur. The next 2 razors come from our friends across the pond, the UK, made by Edwin Jagger. You have the DE89 and the DE89L. The only difference is DE89 is a stunning, smooth, beautiful chrome handle, and the DE89L has lines running vertically on the handle to give you a little bit more grip. Some people will say this is too slippery, but in my opinion, I don't shave with shaving cream on my fingers, and if my fingers are just wet with water, I have no trouble gripping it whatsoever. These, the first 2 I mentioned, mild to medium shaving razors. I'd say more medium shaving. The 2 Merkur razors, medium. This also medium, very similar to the Merkur razors as far as shave provided. Take a good look at them. They're both the same size. Beautiful looking razors. Next up on the list, also from Edwin Jagger across the pond, is the 316. It comes in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different varieties. This is the knurled version. This is, you can see that it's got a little bit more bow on the head, so the blade is tightened up a little bit, a little tighter angle. This is a little bit more aggressive than the DE89. So if you're looking to step up your game and you want to get a little bit more aggressive than the 34C, 23C, you'll want to go with this 316. It's a beautiful razor. It's stainless steel. 3-piece as well. Breaks down into 3 pieces. Also very popular razor. The other versions, these are an anodized stainless steel. The other colors, I should say, it comes in black. Right there. It comes in blue, which is really a pretty blue, nice looking blue. Gunmetal finish. Red, and it's not a bright red that burns your eyes. It's a nice, like a burgundy type red. It's a very rich looking red. Finally, this one is silver. It's a lined handle. These all with the lined handle, very easy to grip. Okay, now we'll move on. Next up is the Parker 99R. Parker razors are made in India. This is a butterfly style razor. So you just spin the knob at the bottom right here, and the doors, silo doors or butterfly doors as they're called, will open up. This is a bit of a hefty razor, so just the weight and heft of it alone will make it a little bit more aggressive than the other models. It's got nice knurling on the handle. It's a diagonal knurling and opens very easily. The most simplistic way to load the blade. So this is a little bit heftier. Next up is the Parker 22R. This is a gunmetal finish, really a sharp looking razor. This is more on the mild side. If you're just starting out, a lot of youngsters will start out with this razor. If they don't have heavy beard growth, this is a great place to start. Also a butterfly style razor. If you hold this knob up on top, spin the bottom, it will open up. See the doors opening up and closing right there. As far as blade loading, very simplistic as well. And it's a nice gleaming gunmetal finish. Very sharp looking razor. Next up is another offering by Parker. This is called the semi-slant. It's called a slant because, as you can see, the head is skewed. So when it holds the blade down, it holds it in a skewed or a twisted fashion, which will make this a more aggressive shaving razor. Now they call it a semi-slant because it's not as aggressive as, say, a Merkur 37C or the Merkur Sledgehammer 39C. Not as aggressive as those razors. A step below those razors. So if you do want to get more aggressive, this is a good place to start, not over the top aggressive. And by aggressive, I mean how efficient your razor is. Say on one razor, you may have to perform 3-4 passes to get it to remove everything. Well, this razor may only take 1 or 2 passes. That's what I'm talking about when I say how aggressive it is, how efficient it shaves. This comes in 3 different finishes, which this is the satin chrome right here. Also, it comes in a rose gold, which is a really sharp looking color. Very popular nowadays, this rose gold. And also comes in a graphite. Right here, graphite. The semi-slant is also a 3-piece razor. So you just unscrew the handle, breaks down into 3 pieces, and this can reassemble either way. There's no direction. It's not omnidirectional, it's bidirectional. You can reassemble it either way. Makes no difference. Also very popular. Now we'll get into a few adjustable razors, also made by Parker. This is called the Variant. It's a variant because it is adjustable. You can vary the angle of the blade where it sits in the head. So by adjusting the knob at the bottom, what you're doing is you're changing the reveal of the blade as it sits in the head, making the angle a little more severe, a little less severe. The higher you go with the number, the more reveal, the more aggressive the shave will be. So it is a 2-piece razor. You'll just unscrew it and drop your blade in over the post and the pins and then reassemble. And this is directional. This has a line on one side, the top cap, and then the bar at the bottom. They need to line up. You can't install it the other way. Just match up the lines and you're good to go. Also a very popular razor. I will say this, they did have some issues with the finish in the very beginning when this razor first came out. And they also had some issues with the blade alignment, where it was protruding more on one side than the other. But that was when they first came out, probably over a year ago. So those issues have since been rectified. We haven't had any complaints or anything since then. So things are looking good with this razor. Now we have an adjustable razor, which is a little bit different than your standard adjustable. You don't spin a dial at the bottom or turn a knob. What you do is you switch plates. This is the Rockwell 6S. It comes with 3 different plates. One is on the razor, 2 are in my hand. And you flip these plates when you install it, and that will change the aggressiveness. So also a 3-piece razor. You'll flip the plate. It has a number on it. This is R3, R1, and these other ones R6, R5, R4, R2. So by switching the plate and reloading it into the razor, that will change the aggressiveness of the shave. I'll reassemble it. So this gives you a lot of variety. Say you shave every single day, you will go with the lower number plate and get yourself a nice glass-like shave, a nice smooth shave. And if you shave every 3 or 4 days and you have heavy beard growth, you'll want to use the plate with a higher number that gives you more of a reveal, makes it more aggressive shaving. It's a stainless steel razor, very nice fit and finish, feels very hefty in the hand, and this grip is secure. This knurling on the handle, it's like a checkerboard, feels really good. It's got some grooves here, very comfortable to hold. Here's a look at the front. Also an excellent razor, very popular. Finally, we'll go to another Merkur razor, made in Germany, Solingen, Germany. At least, as far as I know, they were always made in Germany. I think they still are. I heard some rumors maybe they were farming some manufacturing out, but I haven't heard anything to make that true. So I'm still going to go with the impression that they're made in Germany. So this is the Merkur Futur, a very different style razor. It is adjustable. What you do is you just pull off the cap. Boom, like that. It just pops off, and there's a couple of little pins here that hold it in place. You can snap it back on either way. Doesn't matter which way you snap it back on. This is not directional. You can reinstall either way. The way this works is there's a line on the head, vertical, and as you spin the handle, when you go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or half increments in between, you're increasing the reveal, making it more aggressive shaving. This is a satin finish, very sharp looking razor, and it also comes in two other finishes. This is polished chrome, which is very striking, beautiful looking razor. And a gleaming gold finish, which is very impressive. If you're into gold, you'll love this razor. Very sweet looking razor. The only one drawback you could say about this razor is the fact that this head is kind of bulky. It's a little bit of a block style, and it's a little difficult to get underneath your nose. Other than that, everything is great. Perfect shave provided. And again, the adjustment feature gives you the ability to crank it up or crank it down depending on what your beard is like on any particular day. So that's about it, gents. That's 10 different razors that are the most popular selling razors at ShaveNation.com. What I'll do is I'll put a link above the video and below the video where it says show more. I'll put links to these products. If you're interested in picking one up, you can do that. I think I have a video of me shaving with each one of these different razors too. So I'll either put that right here, links in the video, or underneath the video as well. So if you want to see any one of them in action, you could check it out. Oh, by the way, it's Christmas Eve. I got to go get my Christmas Eve shave on right now. And I'm not sure which one of these razors I'm going to pick, but I'm going to pick one. And we'll get the shave completed, and I'll be off and on my way. Thank you very much for watching. Visit ShaveNation.com for all your shaving supplies. I'm Geofatboy. Have a great shave. Have a great day.